Right. So most authors don't do this. And because they don't, their book comes across inauthentic. So the thing is, you need to create an attractive character. And I'm going to explain what that means in a minute. But I'm also going to give you 3 exercises you can do to help clarify who you really are. And if what I say to you makes sense and you stay to the end of this video, then I'm going to give you an opportunity to have a call with me where I can help you clarify who your attractive character is. My name is Fortune. I'm a self-publishing strategist for established coaches and consultants who want to write a book and use that book to grow their business. I've created a proprietary method of helping you get your words out of your head and onto the pages in less than 4 hours. Y'all, here's the thing. You must create an attractive character. Now, I got this idea of attractive character from my mentor, Russell Brunson. He wrote a book called .com Secrets. Definitely worth your time to go check out that book to learn more about marketing and specifically about this internet marketing game. But the attractive character is, as he defines it, is that identity that your readers or your audience is going to connect with. And in order for people to connect with you, you need to know who you are, so that everything that you do, from the clothes that you wear, from the way you talk, the way you represent yourself in your book or on the sales pages, it all comes together to form an identity that your audience is going to connect with. And if you don't know who that is, if you don't know who you are at your core, it makes sense that you're not making the amount of sales that you could be making. 2, it makes sense that people are not connecting to you the way you would want to connect with them. And 3, dude, lady, you're spinning your wheels in your life. So take the time to do these 3 exercises. In fact, I'm going to read them directly out of my book because this was an important part of the book. And that's why I put it in the beginning of the 4-hour book. So I'm just going to read it straight out of here. Who are you? And they're going to include the 3 exercises that are all in this reading. What's your hero's journey? This is the story we go to the movies to watch. The main character starts off on a certain level. He goes out on his journey, leaving behind his comfortable world for something extraordinary or simply different. He meets someone along the way who helps him overcome his challenges and to accomplish his mission. He wins initially, only to fall and fail. After his failure, he has more trouble to overcome. At the end of the story, he meets someone who helps him succeed again. Finally, the hero returns home to share his victory and successes. This up and down story is why some people simplify the hero's journey to the dip. And an essential element of the story is the main character's transformation because of the ordeal. The times when you try to do something and you fall are the times you learn something. You come out higher than you were before. Your life levels off after that until you go on your next hero's journey. Give yourself credit for your journeys. You may not have climbed Mount Everest, broken some world record, or become the elites in your industry, but you have succeeded. The goal in life is to have a bunch of dips and a bunch of peaks. What the reader is looking for in your book is what you learn from your dips and peaks. Remember, the last part of the hero's journey is to bring it home. We're using those stories to help people relate to what's going on in their life. People read your story, place themselves in your story, and interject people they know in their own circumstances to make your story relevant to them. Your story is part of the marketing. To be clear, people do not want to hear your story. Your journey is only relevant when it helps them to solve their problem. So what's your hero's journey? And here are the 3 exercises. 1, write your eulogy. I know that sounds kind of morose, but here we go. This is about seeing where you want to be in your life. In this exercise, you decide what you want people to say about you at your funeral. How do you want to be remembered? Will people talk about you, how you changed their lives? Will they talk about how your book changed their lives? Ask yourself, what do I need to change in my life now to become the individual people talk about in the way I want to be eulogized? Then pull out the principles and values you will live by. Exercise number 2, write your vivid vision. What does your ideal life look like? Your vivid vision is what your ideal life or your ideal day looks like. I say vivid vision because the word vivid means you're providing a lot of details and colors and smells and feelings to make the vision real. What did you do? Who did you see? How did it feel? What did you eat? What have you done because of your book? Where did your book take you? What does your business look like now that you're an author? Clarify the details that if someone reads your vision, she can put herself in it, see, smell, and feel your day. Create a vivid vision is your imagination and make it real on paper. Do not skip this step. It is crucial to your commitment. Exercise number 3. Pull out your personal mission based on your eulogy and the vivid vision. So exercises 1 and 2, you're going to pull out your personal mission. Some people call it a purpose. I call it a personal mission, and I wrote about it in my first book, Unlimited Potential. You may be clear about this already, and if you are, that's fine. You've read through the exercise. If something inside of you was drawn to an exercise, go back and do that exercise if you haven't already. That means pause this video after recording it and watching it and go back and do that exercise. That pull that you felt was your spirit nudging you. This exercise is important because everything you write from here on must be congruent. Your personal mission may change over time. Who you're becoming must always move towards the individual you decided you want to be remembered as in the eulogy you wrote. If a book or project you're working on doesn't fit that criterion, it doesn't belong in the hero's journey that is your life. Be okay with saying no to that book or project. The exercise you just completed sketched out the model for your attractive character. Only people who like that person you are or are becoming will want to work with you. They may not like every book or product, and that's okay, y'all. They like you because you're always the same. You're on a mission. You know where you're going. You're becoming this great servant leader. They talk about you. They talk about what you're doing. They talk about your products. They share your books and recommend your services. It is your character to which they are attracted. You must know who you are first before you can express it to them. Most authors don't take the time to do this. They don't know who they are. It makes it difficult for them to sell themselves to event planners and businesses. You won't have that problem. This part of creating your hero's journey is about your future. So if your future includes you becoming an author, don't be like the other authors out there who just want to tell their story because it's such a magnificent story. Everybody's story is magnificent. If you are alive, you are blessed. If you are living anywhere in this world right now, and of course, I'm saying this from living in a first world country, but realize that you still have this opportunity. If you're listening to my words, you have an opportunity. If you're ready to write this book, you have an opportunity. And if you're going to take full advantage of this opportunity, it's in your best interest to know who you are so that when you write your book and people read your words and they're hearing your words in their head, they recognize that you are the person they are supposed to listen to. So who are they going to listen to you? Who are you? Use these 3 exercises I just gave you. You can go ahead and go back and watch this again and do those exercises, pause, and do each exercises in order. But if you want to get help doing it yourself to clarify who your attractive character is, easy. Just go ahead and drop the word author down in the comments. I'll definitely jump on a call with you to help you get some clarity about what you want to write in your book. And of course, who you are so that you can write the book that best expresses who you are, what you stand for, the mission you're on, and how you're going to help your reader get the results that only you can help them get in the way that you do it. Yeah, leave the word author, AUTHOUR, down in the comments, and I'll get back with you. That being said, you can be, you can do, you can have anything you want in this world. You just got to believe. You can live a life of no doubt, just blessings. And I will show you how. And always remember, y'all, you're only one book away for your next breakthrough in your life or in your business. So go out there and make life happen every day. God bless, and I'll talk to y'all next time.